Hi friends, welcome to Intellify. This is Suchita. Today's our topic is about fundamental unit of life. Under that chapter is what are the living organisms made of, included under the subject of science, ninth class. Today's and coming to the topic, what are the living organisms made of? All living organisms are made of cells. Cells. What is a cell? Cell is a structural, biological, functional or fundamental unit of life or living organisms. The study of cell structure and its functions and of every cell organelle is known as cell biology. A cell can replicate on its own, hence they are known as building blocks of life. It provides structure to the body and convert the nutrients taken from the food into energy. They are complex and perform various functions in the body. They are of different shapes and sizes. As I said, all living organisms are made up of cells. They may be made up of a single cell and multiple cells, like many cells. If the organism is made up of a single cell, the organisms are known as unicellular organisms. If the organism is made up of many cells, they are known as multicellular organisms. Examples of unicellular organisms are bacteria, mycoplasma, and examples of multicellular organisms are humans, plants, and animals. The cells comprise of many cell organelles that perform many specialized functions in the body, and the cell has a hereditary material present in it, that is DNA or RNA. And coming to the discovery of the cell, the first scientist who discovered the cell in the year of 1665 is Robert Hooke. He observed a place of bottle cork under a microscope and noticed a minute structure that reminds him of a room's. Hence, consequently, he named them as cells. Later on, Anton von Leeuwenhoek observed cells under a compound microscope with higher magnification and noted that the cells have a form of movement, that is motility. Later on in year of 1883, a Scottish botanist provided the very first insights into the cell structure. He was able to describe that the nucleus is present in the cells of orchids. The picture shows the image shows the picture of Robert Hooke, who is the first scientist discovered the cell. Coming to the types of cells, based upon the number of cells, the cells are divided into unicellular and multicellular organisms. Coming to the cell structure, based on cell structure, the cells are divided into two types. Those are prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. The difference between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells are the prokaryotic cells size range from 0.1 to 0.5 micrometer, and the size range of eukaryotic cells was 10 to 100 micrometer, and nucleus is absent in the prokaryotic cell and present in the eukaryotic cell. All prokaryotic type cells are unicellular or type cells, and all eukaryotic cells are multicellular cells. And coming to the reproduction of prokaryotic cells, it reproduces by asexually method, that is binary fission. And coming to eukaryotic cells, they reproduce both asexually as well as sexually. The hereditary material present in both prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell are DNA or RNA. Coming to the examples of the prokaryotic cells are archaea, bacteria and cyanobacteria. And examples of eukaryotic cells are fungi, protozoans, plants and animals. These are the cross section. These are the types of eukaryotic cells and the cross section, that is plant cell and animal cell. This is a cross section of a plant cell, and figure 3 shows the cross section of animal cell. The plant cell consists of a cell wall and cytoplasm, cell membrane, vacuole, centrosome, nucleus, nucleolus, nuclear membrane, chloroplast, and mitochondria, Golgi body, ribosomes, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Coming to the cross section of animal cell, the animal cell consists of no the animal cell doesn't contain cell wall. It only contains cell membrane, centrosome, lysosome, cytoplasm, nucleus, rough endoplasmic reticulum, nucleolus, nuclear membrane, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, vacuole, ribosomes, Golgi body, and mitochondria. Coming to the difference between the plant cell and animal cells, the animal cells are smaller when compared to plant cells, and cell wall is absent in the animal cell and present in the plant cell. The nucleus is in center position in animal cell, and in plant cell nucleus is on the side of the cell. Many vacuoles are present in the animal cell, and only one vacuole is present in the plant cell. The animal cells cannot synthesize its nutrients, and the plant cells can synthesize its nutrients on its own. And animal cells does not have plasmodesmata, and plant cells have plasmodesmata. Coming to the characteristics of the cells, cells provide the necessary structural support for an organism and provide structure and ensures the structure of the body of the cell, and the genetic information is necessary for reproduction. The hereditary material present in cell DNA or RNA is responsible for the reproduction process that is present in the nucleus. The cell has many cell organelles which are suspended in the cytoplasm. It is a fluid contained in the cell that is surrounded by cell membrane, and that cell membrane is covered by cell wall. The all cell organelles are floated in the cytoplasmic fluid. And mitochondria is the cell organelle which is responsible for the respiration process and fulfilling the energy requirements. And lysosomes digest the metabolic wastes and foreign particles that enter from outside. Endoplasmic reticulum synthesizes the selective molecules and process, and then eventually directing them to appropriate locations. And coming to the functions of cells, the cells provides the support and maintain the structure of the body or living organism. They facilitate the growth by mitosis, and they allows the transport of substances from outside. They helps in energy production, and they aids in the reproduction process to produce their offsprings. This is about today's lesson. Thank you.